And we don't know that you do know this is Gunz, the Gunz Show live from Madison Square Garden in the greatest in the world. The city never ever sleeps. Everyone stop what they're doing. Stop, focus, pay attention. I'm stoked to welcome back to the show. Well, it's his first time on, but we've had the band on before. They call Marianas Trench. It's twitter.com. It says M Trench. We're actually here with Mike from the band. Hello, sir. How are you?
I am doing very well. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Listen, first of all, it's great to hear that you're doing good, especially on weekend and everything. But it's stoked because I feel good because I've been promoting the shit out of you guys for a while now, and I guess like when you guys did the Glamour Kills tour with the Ready Set and different bands like that, We Are the In Crowd. I think that's kind of when you guys kind of like made an official statement here in America, if you would. Like kind of like put yourselves like on the map here, because I know you guys have been killing it in Canada. But just talk about that, man.
That was cool. It was funny. We didn't know what to expect from the tour, but it was, as the opening band of 5, you're always worried about if people are going to be there by the time you're playing. But because it's all ages, those kids are wicked. Yeah. They're there like hours before the doors even open. So we got to play to a full venue every night. And I was surprised how many people were actually already fans of us. I didn't expect it. You know, like 100 a night kind of thing. And people were like, "Oh, we're in Boston, and we flew all the way from California to see you guys." And I'm like, "That's pretty extreme and amazing."
Yeah.
And some kids getting in a car and coming to like 4 or 5 shows in a row.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was really cool.
And the difference, I guess, kind of America, you can go. By the way, the Marianas Trench is based out of Canada, but like I guess are the major cities more spread out than like in America? You can do Baltimore, fucking DC, New York City, Philadelphia, all within like 3 hours. Like, is that like kind of the same scene as in Canada, or are things more spread out?
There is a part of Canada, southern Ontario, like you've heard of Toronto, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Ottawa to Toronto, London, Kitchener. There are about 4 or 5 cities of about 500,000 people to 5 million people,
right,
where they're all from Toronto within 4 hours. Mm-hmm. But outside of that, you're pretty much driving a long way anywhere. It's more like Western Canada, west of the Great Lakes, is a lot like we're about to do some driving from the coast, like on this tour upcoming, from California, and then next stop is Vegas, and the very one after that is in Texas, and that drive from Vegas to Texas is 18 hours, which is a little longer than something we'd do in Canada, but it's still a lot of that kind of driving where you're just crossing flat land for hours and hours and hours.
Christ, dude.
The prairies, really.
Is there anybody in the band that's not allowed to drive, or who do you guys dread when they get behind the wheel? Like, all of a sudden it's like, well, can't take my power nap because I got to make sure we don't die behind with what's-his-face driving. Do you guys have anybody in the band that is like that?
It's sort of Josh is a little bit that, but you know what? He doesn't drink, so often he is the designated driver, and if we've all been drinking, then all of a sudden we're very comfortable with him driving. It's like, no, you're a great driver.
Yeah, do what you want, man.
But it would probably actually be me now. I'm a relatively new driver's license guy. Like, I got into high school and never actually got around to doing the driving test. Right. And then a couple of years ago, finally got my license again, and I've got it all, and I've got my graduated program thing that we do here. But I've never driven a van and trailer that's 40 feet long. I just have like a 20-foot long normal car.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm really not comfortable with the idea of driving that thing, especially in the winter.
Right, of course, yeah. Especially going down like big roads and shit, where like you're hitting the brakes for like half a mile, just hoping you stop. When you hit
happened. It's happened. Literally sliding right through intersections from like hundreds of yards away, and you just go right through it.
Oh man. Well, listen, I really dig Marianas Trench, and like it's twitter.com/M Trench, by the way. And like I said, I've been supporting the shit out of you guys here, and I want you guys huge in here because I know you guys killed it in Canada, like I mentioned before, but we need you big here in America because I guess with the music and everything, you've had music out, but what's the status of what are we promoting, like as far as new music? Have you guys like written some new stuff? I know that I've been playing a new song.
We have a new record. We literally finished it last night at 4 a.m.
Sick.
The deadline was today.
Breaking news.
We just finished the very last touches. We're up all night finishing it. And it is called Ever After. It comes out on iTunes in the States November 21st.
Oh, sick.
And then the physical copies will be next year. But you can get it digitally, and in Canada it's out physically that week, like November 21st or 2nd as well. Yeah. But awesome. It's exciting because we've been working a long time on this. Josh has been slaving away in the studio like probably 60, 70 hours a week for the last 6 months, and we've been there as much as possible too. And and then still trying to get our summer shows in and all that stuff. So it's been a very busy last year, basically.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you guys are very DIY oriented, very DIY friendly. You guys have worked your asses off to get where you are, and hopefully, just the best keeps coming for you guys. Now, I mean, it's always difficult to try and be like, oh, this band is described as so-and-so meets so-and-so. But I had Matt on the show, I don't know, last right when the tour started, and we were talking like, a little like Beach Boys influence to just like good, solid, I guess, pop rock, but you guys also have some edge to it. You know what I mean? It's not like you're just basic crap to it. So, I mean, how can we kind of describe the sound maybe for the new album or not?
The new one, there's definitely still a lot of that Beach Boys, Queen kind of stuff going on, and a lot of, like, there's some definite clear, like, single-type songs, but there's some really cool album tracks that, like, there's one we did, the opening track in the album is actually called Ever After. Mm-hmm. We, in the studio, had a 20-string quartet come in and do it.
Oh, sick. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. And the conductor was actually like, hey, dude, I don't want you to take this as an insult, but this kind of reminds me of, like, Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody or something. And I'm like, that's not an insult. That's about as big a compliment as you could say.
It's fucking Queen, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, so that kind of stuff. The pop stuff is a little bit more straightforward, so hopefully radio stations play it for us, and guys like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there's still some edge in there. Like, we were all, Foo Fighter fans and things like that. So you can't take it completely out of what you like. Mm. You can't erase all of your influences and just put your selected ones. You can't change that. So there's some good loud guitars and spots, kind of like American Idiot kind of tone and grind and stuff and bite, which we got some amazing tones in this record.
Yeah, it came out pretty well. Now, did you all use one producer, or did you guys go through different people?
Josh just was producing. He has a studio. So we were just working the songs one at a time at the studio as we could get them done. It was sort of, as you're writing and recording at the same time, it's hard to plan with producers because you don't know when you're going to have the next songs ready. Mm-hmm. However, if you've got your dozen songs or whatever it is you're going to do in the album ready, then you can start, like, written at least, then you can start planning times with producers. But this one just worked out where we did them one at a time, and Josh was just doing them as he sort of wrote them.
Oh, that's great. So he actually is talented. Despite
he's a genius.
He's actually got some talent. So you guys,
when we were working with the orchestra, he had transcribed all the music for all of the parts of the entire orchestra. So he'd written it out, and then when he was talking with the conductor about the sort of unwritten touches on the song, this sort of maybe you can make that a little bit more. A crescendo there or whatever, but the language they were using, I was like, man, it's like this guy speaks Latin. It's amazing. The two of them together were having a conversation that nobody else in the room understood.
Right,
well, not nobody, but it was pretty amazing.
That's great. And then they're Jew, and then they have you in the band, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm good at math.
Yeah, you're good at math, not driving, but at least you play the bass. That's good, right?
That's right. I can hold a solid bass note, and I can count how many bars there are. So
yeah, and there you go. We're speaking here with Mike from Marianas Trench. It's M Trench. Now, do you have a personal Twitter as well? Or we call it Twatter here, but.
I don't have a personal Twitter. Josh has one. I think it's just Josh Ramsey.
Yeah.
And Matt has one, and his is Matt Webb MT.
Yeah.
But I just Ian and I run the M Trench one.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. So if you want to talk to Mike, hit up M Trench. And we got to get you on that, man. You got to keep on keeping on. Now the thing is, I just want like I said, I've been whether it's celebrity status. I mean, I guess you like the song obviously, but there's so much more to you guys than just that song. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you guys kind of just always have that being like as the example of what you guys are? Because I don't think that rightfully does justice to you guys.
No, it's we don't actually get a lot of one song labeling.
Good,
I mean, we haven't done enough in the States yet to hear what people expect. Mm-hmm. But in Canada, we have 6, 7 hits and 9 videos out so far. So, and they're all over the place. Yeah. And most of the people that are fans of us buy the record and listen to it and like it start to finish. Right. And if you listen to our complete albums, you'll get an idea who we are and that it's really not just a straight pop song. Like Masterpiece Theater was pretty conceptual compared to a typical record these days.
Right, of course, hell yeah.
And this Ever After one is going a step further with the concept. It's like almost like a Tim Burton dark fairy tale type of theme from start to finish, and going to this crazy land called Ever After where anything can happen. And if you see the video, it's the Queen of Ever After sort of trapping Josh and us in her land and kingdom kind of thing.
Oh, sick, dude. Now, would you call this like a concept album then, or is it just
Totally.
Yeah. All right. So because I know some people are like scared of saying, "Oh, it's a concept album," sometimes. But all right, so we can say it's a concept album. All right, cool. Yeah. Now, did you have the theme like kind of involved and like when you do a concept album, or when you just have like, do you have like the game plan? Are those fucking eagles in the background?
Yeah, I'm at the playground. I have a kid, and my mom is entertaining him while I'm talking with you. But they are seagulls, actually.
Oh, seagulls! I'm like, where is he right now? No, but like do you have like the game plan all set up and you write the music to that theme, or does it kind of just naturally progress and flow?
The theme was there before the music.
Yeah.
There were a couple of song ideas, but the theme was definitely the sort of inspiring force for the album.
Cool. Well, listen, we got to definitely mention this. Like I said, we got Patrick Sump, by the way, for kids coming up, and we also got the band Simple Plan. I stress the band Simple Plan because you guys are actually coming back to America here, and this tour is going to be crazy because you guys are hitting up all over the place, and it's you'll be on tour with the Cab, Simple Plan, and my buddies from Fred the Sickest Kids. I'm doing a whole week on the tour with them, by the way, so I can't wait.
Oh, excellent!
I can't wait to drink beers with you. It would be
great. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, it would be fucking awesome. But let's talk about this tour. Obviously, Simple Plan, good friends, just here, hometown, home country heroes as well. But yeah, America. I mean, this is a great tour for you guys. Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is our best U.S. exposure yet. A lot of major markets, which is cool, like L.A., Philly, Dallas,
New York, baby, New York City. Come on.
I was saving that for the end because that's sort of like the crowning show.
The build up, yeah.
Yeah, we played one show in New York, and it was like at the Bowery Electric.
Yeah.
Just this little underground club, which was really fun, but it was like, 50, 60 people and just us playing.
Right.
Now this is going to be a lot bigger.
Oh, yeah, dude, you're playing
you're
playing Times Square, dude, which is like, kind of a big, kind of known across the world, if you would, Times Square. Man.
Wicked.
Yeah, so you guys are playing that. Now, are you jumping on with Simple Plan when they go to Brazil?
No, I wish.
Okay,
I wish.
Because I was going to say that would have been fucking nuts, too. Yeah, they're doing Simple Plan. They're doing, I guess, sometime during this tour, they're doing some dates down in Brazil or something.
Yeah, the middle of November, they're going to Brazil for a few shows.
Yeah, all right. But listen, so you guys are hitting up all over the country. I urge everybody to get their tickets now. Pre-sales have been doing relatively well, but let's make them better. And, you can just go to marianastrench.com, I believe, right? That's the main site?
.net, yeah.
.net.
Marianastrench.net.
Awesome, man. Well, listen, you got a loyal fan base out there, and like I said, let's just get this new album fucking huge. Available November 21st. It's called Ever After, iTunes, Amazon, etc. Pick it up there. Anything else you want to say to everybody out there, or the listeners?
Wow, I don't know. You sort of said it all for us. Thank you. I just say thank you for your support, and hopefully everybody that hears about it's just, I don't care. Steal the music first. If you like it, then you can buy it.
And pick up merch,
too. If you sample it first.
Yeah, and pick up the merch. You guys have some pretty good merch, man. So I don't know who...
Yeah, we've got some stuff.
Yeah, you got that whole T-shirt type stuff. You got that locked down, so you're pretty good with that. So.
T-shirts are good. We make good quality shirts. We hand weave them ourselves.
Silk screen that shit forever, yo. Definitely. You have a kid, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, is it a boy or a girl?
He's a boy. He's almost 2 years old. He's wicked.
Is that wild? That's crazy, huh?
It's amazing. It's a life changer, and I love him more than anything in the world. I couldn't imagine caring this much about somebody before I had him.
Right. All of a sudden he pops out, and you're just like, wow, this is wild.
Yeah, that was pretty much the most intense moment of my life, the second he was born.
Well, listen, man, we will drink beers to him on the road. Sound good?
You bet.
All right, cool, dude. That's Mike from Marianas Trench. Let's play a new song off the album. What one do you want me to, kind of go with?
From Masterpiece Theater?
Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever. What song do you want me to play? I can do whatever. I really like Lover Dearest, but that's a really depressing song. So it depends on the mood. Masterpiece Theater 3 is amazing. It's a little long, but it's a wicked track. We'll play that. We can do that one, man. We'll make people enjoy it. Cool, dude.
Great, thanks.
Listen, great meeting you, sort of, and take care, dude.
Oh, we'll meet you in person soon.
You damn right. Take care, man.
You too.
All right, later. All right, cool, man. So this